Hey Larry, Eileen, Chris Tomlinson here with Alpine Motors. This is a 2007 Pontiac Vibe we talked about over the phone. I thought what I'd do instead of taking pictures is I'd give you guys a video walk around of the car. And hopefully this will help you guys see the car a little bit better, almost like as if you were here instead of just pictures. Let you guys know about the maintenance we did do on the car. We did service the transmission. We did give it an oil change. We did put brand new brakes on it, and by the way, they are 16-inch wheels. I know that was a question that got brought up. We also put new wiper blades on it. Typically on these one-owner lease return vehicles like this that we get from GMAC, they typically don't need much maintenance on them, so that's usually why we pay a little bit more for them, because we know we're getting a really good car. The vehicle did come out of Coeur d'Alene. It was sold brand new at Robidoux Motors, which is a Pontiac dealership there, and we then got it from the lease return auction. So that's a good thing. It is a local car. As you can see, it's a very pretty red in color. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do my best to go through and show you the interior features, a little bit about the engine, and hopefully you guys can see and hear this okay. So let me go ahead and pop the hood here for us. Kind of windy and noisy here where I'm at, so I hope you guys can hear this. So it does have the 1.8 liter VVTi 16 valve 4-cylinder motor in it. It's got 126 horsepower, 122 foot-pounds of torque, which you guys have already seen. You know, it's pretty peppy, gets up and goes, and the great thing about it is your gas mileage. You know, I did a little more research on it to kind of get you more than exact what the ratings were in 07, and they had them rated at 29 in the city and 34 on the highway, so you get great fuel economy. And you know, depending on how you drive, you may get a little bit better or a little bit worse. Hopefully it's to the better. You do have some nice key safety features on this motor that I don't know if the other sales guys told you about when you're over at Becker. The way your motor mounts are designed, if you are in a severe front impact, they are designed to tuck and roll that motor to drop it, so it does not go through the firewall and hurt you. You also then have crash zones, which I'm doing my best to try to show you where they're at, but basically this panel right here, it's designed to crumple like an accordion. So when you're in a severe impact, it helps absorb that crash energy. And then, of course, your front multi-stage airbags will deploy depending on how hard of an impact you're in. So it's got some key safety features on the front there for you. Let me go around here. They are disc brakes on the front, drums on the back. I'm looking in to see if it does have the ABS and stability control. It was an option for this year. So some of them have it, some of them don't, and I have not been able to clarify that yet if this one does or not. So hopefully when I call you, I'll already have those answers. On the inside here, here's all your power windows and locks, as you can see right here. Your power mirrors are mounted right here. And then you have a nice feature right here, which is for your back hatch glass. You can do it there, or you can take the key fob, which I'll do right now, and you can push that button right there, and it pops the back hatch glass open, and I'll get to that in here just a few minutes. Your seat has the power pump option. You can pump it up if you want to, or lower it back down depending on how tall or short you are, which is a nice feature to get you that much more comfortable in the car. On the inside here, let me go ahead and get inside here. If you can see right there on your dash there, that little bump right there actually reads the illumination outside, and that knows when to turn your excuse me, actually that right there is for your temperature control. Sorry about that. And if you see right there, you have a digital readout, which is 83 degrees. And I don't know if you can read that or not, but it does have 30,688 miles on it. It has real nice sporty gauges. If you scroll over here, here's your CD player, your AC, recirculating air. And then down here is where your power outlets are. Let me close this door for a second here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear a little bit better. Here's your regular style plug-in, you know, for a cell phone or whatever you'd want to plug in, you know, radar detector. This here is your household plug-in. You just push that button there and now you got 115 volt right there. Pretty nice. Scroll that back up. If you come down here, you have a storage bin right here. You can put stuff inside of there. You have a little storage bin there, 2 cup holders, and then this is your center console where your elbow is also at. That opens up, and it's a pretty deep console. You also have a very deep glove box, so you can put a lot of stuff in there if you want to. I'm going to try to pan out here and get the sunroof for you guys. 1 second. There's your sunroof. It is a tilt or a slide sunroof, so if you want just a little bit of air, you can put just a little bit of air in, or you can close it all the way. So I'll close it up here first so I can show you guys that feature. Or I can just go like this and tilt it up a little bit if you just want a little bit of air in. On the back of the car here, one feature I really like about it is that I'm 6'3", and I was sitting comfortable in that front seat, and I'm in the back seat now, and I still have quite a bit of leg room, and I'm still pretty comfy. So they really designed this car pretty well for interior space. I'm going to kind of scroll out here, so hopefully maybe you can see how I'm sitting in here. It's got quite a bit of room in it. There's a better shot of the front there. Kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. And then right here is that option with the seat that folds down. See it here or right here on either side. You can just pick it up and push it down. Now you got that work table right there. So that's pretty nice to have if you're wanting to use a laptop, or if you're sitting in here eating lunch, you can have a little spot right there to as a little table. I'm going to hop out here and show you guys how much cargo room it has. These seats do fold down flat, and then they have a nice hard surface on the back here. Easy to keep clean and slide things in and out of the vehicle. And then here's that, remember I was telling you about how you can open up that back glass? Well, I've already popped it open, but there's a little lever right here. You just pull that up. Now you got that back glass open, so if you don't want to open up the hatch, you can open up just the glass. So you have that option as well. And then pop the hatch all the way up. As you can see, it opens up nice and tall. Makes it really easy to get things in and out of the vehicle. I got one seat down. I'm going to go ahead and put the other seat down now for you. And then as you can see, it has a lot of interior room. We've actually sold quite a few of these to some of the construction workers when the gas prices were really high, because they'd put all their tools back here, and then they could get, 30-some miles to the gallon. So it was a pretty hot car for some of those guys for a while. You have nice tie-down system inside of here. As you can see, those silver hooks, you have them all over the place. There's 4 on each side of the car. And then you have, as you can see, those little slots right there and there. And then if you pop this up, they come down into here on each side. And what that is through the accessory department, you can get these little hooks that you put in there, and they slide up and down. Basically they're hooks like these, but they go inside of here, and then you can tie stuff down if you wanted to. This does come with the rear cargo mat, which some of them have, some of them don't. Underneath your cargo mat, you can open this guy up to where your spare tire, jack, and storage is. Put that back down. You also have another storage bin right here. As you can see, this guy right here, and this opens up. You just unlock it, pop it open. A really nice long storage bin right there. Close this back up here for you guys. It does have a roof rack on top if you guys ever wanted to put a, one of those Yakima storage bins up there, or a bike rack or a ski rack or whatever. You have that option. Get this closed back up here. Okay, here's the passenger side. As you can see, the interior is in really good shape. Close this up here. Well, I hope this was helpful to you guys. I hope you could see the car really good and the condition it's in. And I'll get this sent off to you. And any other questions you may have, we'll get those answered for you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.